Need ideas? Great. Need facts? Say away. ChatGPT, a newly released application from OpenAI, is giving users amazing answers to questions, and many of them are amazingly wrong. OpenAI hasn't released a full new model since GPT-3 came out in June of 2020, and that model was only released in full to the public about a year ago. The company is expected to release its next model, GPT-4, later this year or early next year. But as a sort of surprise, OpenAI somewhat quietly released a user-friendly and astonishingly lucid GPT-3 based chatbot called ChatGPT earlier this week. ChatGPT answers prompts in a human-adjacent, straightforward way. Looking for a cutesy conversation where the computer pretends to have feelings? Look elsewhere. You're talking to a robot, it seems to say, so that's me something a freaking robot would know. And on these terms, ChatGPT delivers. Mike. How are you today, ChatGPT? GPT. As a language model trained by OpenAI, I don't have the ability to experience emotions like a human would. I'm designed to assist with providing information and answering questions to the best of my ability. Is there something specific you would like to know? Mike. What is the capital of the Klingon homeworld, Kono S? GPT. In the fictional Star Trek universe, the Klingon homeworld is called Kono S and its capital is called First City. It is the political and cultural center of the Klingon Empire and the location of the Klingon High Council. It is a city of great size and importance in Klingon society. It can also provide useful common sense when a question doesn't have an objectively correct answer. For instance, here is how it answered my question. If you ask a person where are you from, should they answer with their birthplace, even if it isn't where they grew up? Mike. If you ask a person where are you from, should they answer with their birthplace, even if it isn't where they grew up? GPT. It's generally considered polite to answer the question where are you from, with the place you consider to be your hometown, rather than your birthplace. This is because the question is often used as a way to start a conversation and get to know someone better, and most people consider the place they grew up to be a significant part of their identity. That being said, there is no hard and fast rule about how to answer this question, and some people may choose to answer it with their birthplace for various reasons. Ultimately, the best way to answer the question is to provide the information that you feel is most relevant and interesting to the person asking. What makes ChatGPT stand out from the pack is its gratifying ability to handle feedback about its answers and revise them on the fly. It really is like a conversation with a robot. To see what I mean, watch how it deals reasonably well with a hostile response to some medical advice. Mike. I just accidentally drilled a hole in my hand. What should I do? GPT. If you have accidentally drilled a hole in your hand, you should seek immediate medical attention. It is important to have a professional evaluate the injury to determine the appropriate course of treatment. If the wound is severe, you may need to undergo surgery to repair the damage. In the meantime, try to keep the wound clean and covered with a sterile bandage to prevent infection. It is also important to avoid using the injured hand until you have been seen by a doctor. Mike. Easy for you to say. I don't have health insurance. GPT. If you don't have health insurance, it is still important to seek medical attention if you have accidentally drilled a hole in your hand. In the United States, there are laws in place that require hospitals to provide treatment to anyone who needs it, regardless of their ability to pay. This is known as the Emergency Medical Treatment and Active Labor Act. Hospitals are required to provide a certain level of care to anyone who comes to the emergency room, regardless of their insurance status. You may still be responsible for paying for the cost of your treatment. Please check full article and description. Thank you for watching.